Sunday evening. We are at Baku. We had Baku today actually in the real life F1, so it's a bit of a coincidence. But back here again, and joining me tonight is the one and only Katamise. Good evening.
Yeah.
In there, that made me look really, really stupid.
Yeah.
Right, so
I think I need to put the mic a bit louder, as it's always a problem.
Yep. Got 16 guys here out for Ricardinho and Boxy. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but I'm just going to get the links into the chat, and then I shall proceed to talk about the point standings at the moment. So let me just sort these links out. So that means, what did you think of the race today then? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was like if Raikkonen would have won that, I could have just stopped watching F1. Nothing
Oh,
to
yeah.
like, get.
You'd have been happy for the rest of life. For the rest of the season, you would have been happy that you've seen Kimi Raikkonen win. He was close. He was very close to winning. Right, so we got Super Guy here as well tonight. He is very, very fast. We've seen in previous races that he is pretty rapid. He is only 13 years old, and what often is the case is that these young kids are just the fastest people in the world when it comes to racing games.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Super Guy is in the wall.
Oh, and he's in the wall. As soon as I went down to put the link into the chat, there you go. So, the commentator's curse there.
He was trying to like, he was weaving on the straight,
Yeah.
and then just locked up.
He did a Grosjean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like Raikkonen and Grosjean are two of my favorite drivers in F1. I was like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it, but that is the sort of thing. If anyone was to do it, it would be Grosjean, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He's the only person
But,
who manages to go into a wall when he's driving straight in Monza when it was raining. If you remember that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think it was still Ericsson's fault.
Yeah, it was Ericsson's fault. Yeah, we've got somebody on the skate road. Clyde Balloons has had an incident at the castle section. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he just missed his braking point and has gone off. He doesn't seem to have any damage though, so that's good for him. He hasn't got to come back into the pits, which is very handy indeed. Super Guy said in the chat that he has cold tyres. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll let you off for that one. Then that's a pretty good response. I do like that. All right, so let's see where people are then on track at the moment. Anyone starting their laps? Before anyone actually does get a good lap in, I will quickly run through the point standing. So obviously Gabriel has moved up to Division 2, which I'm sure a lot of these guys are very happy about, but me and Katamise are not very happy about anymore.
Yeah.
Because now we're going to have to deal with him. But Jesper is leading the way on 95 points, ahead of Raidfo, who's on 85 points. Both of those guys are here tonight, I believe, so I expect them to be quite high up on the grid. And then we have Hartza, who is behind them, and Jake, who is on a bit of a break at the moment, her school and exams and whatnot. So, a couple of guys missing, but really the main battle was going to be between Jesper and Raidfo, who can change places at the top of the standings if Raidfo outscores him by 10 points. So there's that. As Jesper actually sets 40.8, which I'm not too sure if that is very, very good or not. So let me have a little look.
Jesper is a friend of mine, and his wheel and like the whole setup, it gets broken, so he has to drive with a pad.
Oh, he's pad tonight?
Yeah, I think he last like the last race was with pad too, but
yeah. Well, yeah, that's quite difficult to get adjusted to. But oh, look at that, Raidfo 40.7, so he just pips Jesper there by a 10th. So yeah, these guys definitely going to be pretty close together, it would seem. Here comes Boxer in one of the new reserves. Let's see what he can do. He's in standard at the moment, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Must be going to the pits. I'll get some broadcasts for you guys since you love it so much.
And I just noticed that Rip and Run is going with softs.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked the tyres difference. So Rip and Run with the soft tyres, yeah. Not a bad call. In real life we had ultra softs, didn't we?
Yeah, I was like just thinking like for a moment like why is everyone super soft
Yeah.
when there's ultra softs?
So that must be a new change then for this season. So
yeah,
that's pretty interesting. I guess you won't be able to go from ultra softs to super softs next season, which you can do ultra softs, super softs to softs in this game. I've got yellows on track somewhere. I'm not too sure where that is, but Shay's going to come in. Looks like everyone's going to be coming into the pits. Oh, and Fnatic there, coming out of the castle. He just smacked his wing off the wall, so he'll be coming in. Mr. Matty Suddens as his teammate, right behind him. And Ross comes in with a 40.748, so he takes provisional pole at the moment. So, Catmies, have you had a good experience around this track in the past?
Yeah, I was just about to say that last time I was here I completed one lap. That was like super slow, and after that I crashed into the wall.
Oh, so you really enjoyed your time here then?
Yeah, well I like this track, but it's just so hard to be quick.
Yeah, especially to be consistent as well. It's
yeah,
very, very tricky indeed. A lot of the Finnish guys though do good on this track, both real life and on the F1 games. But I think we just have a lot of Finnish guys. That's probably why. Alright then, so I Shoot You is retired. Rip and Run is also retired into the pits by the looks of it. And I Shoot You has crashed into the wall somewhere. Yeah.
It looked like it was on purpose. I don't know why.
We will never know. Rip and Run has decided to retire in the pits. He set a lap on soft tyres, 42.4, which you can only imagine will get pushed down. Let me see if there's any questions in this chat. Nope, no questions, just Whiskit saying that he loves this track, man. I don't mind this track too much. I do, actually I enjoy this track. I won it in the test race. I doubt I'll win it again though, but...
Oh yeah, well,
test race is a test race.
Yeah, the test race, it was just demolition derby.
Yeah, it was. See, that's why you got to be extra skilled to be able to avoid it. And I was extra skilled that day, but then after that I wasn't. Hello there, chat. Matt T-Boss. I'm not sure who Matt T-Boss actually is, but welcome. We've got some guys coming out of the pits now, looking to start their laps. Yeah, Whiskit says that he won the real one. He won the real one. Oh yeah, that's correct, Whiskit. I do remember that. Yeah, me and Henry had a bit of an argy-bargy that race. I do remember that. Bit of a shame really, because I definitely would have beat you, Whiskit. I think. No, I'm just messing.
So, as you're from Serbia, I think you have the Serbian flag.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So, who are you rooting for in F1?
Since I'm a neutral, well, really, I should be rooting for Hamilton because I am British mostly. I do live in London, so I should really be rooting for Hamilton. But I like Charles Leclerc. I like Verstappen. I like. I don't know. I'm kind of a Vettel fan over a Hamilton fan, which is kind of a bit bad to say, really. But yeah, who would you be rooting for?
Why is it?
If he wasn't finished?
I don't know. Maybe Vettel. I don't know about why, but I just hate Hamilton for some reason. Not because he's winning. I like Vettel when he was winning. I like Schumacher when he was winning.
Yeah.
But something about Hamilton just I don't like at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know because he doesn't seem to be too big-headed. He is quite down to earth as a person. Like he does a lot of charity and stuff like that. But I don't know, just something about him. I don't know. This is the best crowd in F1. That's probably one of them. That's definitely got to do with it. If he said that, if I had a pound for every time he said that, I would definitely be rich by now. I'd be able to go to the F1 events and say that myself. But yeah. Anyway, enough of the rubbish. We got Redfall on the lap now. 40.7 so far. What can he do? Takes that corner nicely. No traction user, of course. One of the easier tracks for no traction. A lot of 90-degree corners, but the castle section is definitely very difficult. Catmees, you haven't experienced the no traction yet, have you?
No.
Are you thinking about moving to no traction anytime soon?
I tried it and I was like, yeah, this isn't too bad, but then like the slow corners, I just
Yeah,
always seem to spin.
it's true. Like Austria. Austria is very difficult, no traction. Oh, Raidfo there takes a big bump over the curb and goes into the wall. Matty Sullins has had a bit of an issue as well. I don't think this is going to be too quick from Raidfo.
Can Sheyo do anything? He's coming over the line.
It's on board.
No.
No, it doesn't improve. What can Raidfo do then? Oh, and he does improve 40.4, but I know he can do a bit better than that. He's still got time. Literally just about.
Matty Sullins got super unlucky. He had fuel for 2 laps and just 1 second too late over the line.
But Ross with 40.7, he's going to go for another one. Jesper as well. Where is Sheyo? Sheyo's still going. All these guys are still going, of course. And here comes Ricardinho up to the line as well. What can he do?
Coming shortly to the last corner.
Oh, super guy, 40.5. Forgot about him. Not too bad. Ricardinho only 42.1, so not amazing for him. Here comes Jesper.
JB is going to improve. He made a little bit of a mistake in the last corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did a Raikkonen in qualifying yesterday, yeah? By the sounds of it.
So there's cloudy balloons left. And Hamilton and Raikkonen coming over the line shortly.
What can cloudy balloons do? Just come in.
If I remember correct, cloudy balloons is a pretty quick guy.
Yeah, I believe he got pole in the last race, if I'm not mistaken, USA. I could be wrong. Oh, what can he do? He's coming to the line now. Activated the arrest zone, I should say. Here he comes.
Let's see.
Oh!
No, doesn't move. And now we're waiting for a box for the next 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah. Because there's a few moments to read the comments. So Corey, it does definitely not like Hamilton. He's moaning about Hamilton, probably because there's the no good Welsh drivers that exist. So I can understand why he's a bit upset about that. Tekken in the chat. Super guy, not happy about his lap. Shea got pole in USA, yeah, that's correct actually. Yeah.
40 seconds left. What are you gonna think? What's gonna happen in lap 1?
Well, that's what I think is gonna happen.
I'm gonna say that 4 people retire in the first lap.
No, don't say that. Do not say that, because that means I've got a big job to do tonight. I don't have to do that.
Well, usually my predictions never go correct, so.
Oh, well, that's good then. Just say whatever you like. I'm hoping that there's no carnage, although, as is in the real life races, there is quite a lot of carnage in the real life races. So I kind of expect it, you know. All right, but anyway, Raidfo on pole 40.4, Super Guy second 40.5, Ross 40.7. Jesper 40.8, SDB caught in 5th, Fnatic in 6th, Shayo in 7th, Matty Sullins in 8th, Wobble Chopper at 9th, Cloudy Balloons in 10th, Box 11th, Ricardinho in 12th, Rip and Run in 13th on the softs, Hamtaro in 14th, Raikkonen in 15th, Shoot 16th with no time. So 9 seconds left there.
And
Definitely.
Whisket. Great.
What's Whisket saying?
I actually, well, starting to think it
I've seen
it
that.
actually sounds just like Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah.
You
This is
with your,
definitely
kind of
the
British
best crowd
accent
we've
and
had.
me with the rally English.
This chat is definitely the best crowd we've had so far this season. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
there you go.
the chat's good.
Tekken says there's going to be 19 cars to pit on lap 1, but Tekken there's only 16 cars racing, so I don't think that's going to happen. Unless you just see some wheels rolling from outside the track onto the track and into the pits. Yeah. So Super Guy says that he's going to lock up and bottle it. So he's predicting his own future, which is never a good idea. Alright, so here we go then. If you cover the middle of the field, I'll cover the front,
Yep.
just for the opening laps. 5 red lights. And here we go. Oh, Sheo got a drive-through penalty already. He's into the lead for the moment. Rayford gets a good start. Super Guy as well. Jasper and Ross get away nicely as well.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be getting away cleanly. I think SDB Cort's broken a bit of his wing on the back of the Ferrari there. Everyone seems to have got away cleanly though, which is nice to see.
Lucky that Matti Sudden's dive bomb, no one did spin or lose anything.
Matty Sudden's famous for his dive bombs, and he's going to try another one up the outside of the Haas, and he's done it. He's got the inside for the next corner. Can he hold it? Here he goes, and he's done it. So a great move there from Mr. Sudden's.
It was being really clean. The start.
Yeah.
And now that I say it, there's going to be like huge pile up in the next few corners.
It's true. I need to commentate with you more often then, actually, because we see too many incidents. But Sheo has got a drive-through penalty to do, so he's going to try and hold these guys up for as long as possible, I believe. Super Guy looks like he's had a bit of an issue back there. Lost a bit of time, but everyone has got away cleanly, which is great. Yeah, Shoot's got a little bit of wing damage to his front left.
SBC. Oh no, there's what did
who's that? That's Suddens. Suddens has lost a bit of his front right. SDB has lost a big chunk of his front right as well.
Dude, he was just went straight the corner straight.
They're going side by side for the S. Oh, this is not gonna go. No!
Oh,
No!
It's a huge collision. No, it's I predicted this. Oh no! So many drivers. Popachop in the wall, retired Raikkonen, front wing damage, box front wing damage.
Yeah, it was looking so good, and then
damage.
that happened. I mean,
oh no!
Tell me if I didn't see that coming. I saw that coming from a mile away. I knew that was going to happen. Who was at fault there? Whopper Chopper, I believe, was it?
Oh my!
Yeah, that's a big shame. That's a big shame. So, yeah, Wobble Chopper there really caused the incident there. Matty Sullins, I mean, I don't know. Matty Sullins, he did drive into the back of the other car, but he didn't really have anywhere else to go. So it was kind of, it was going to happen really. That's a real big shame. Anyway, back up to the top. Raidfo has already got a 2.6 second gap to second place, so he's doing a really good job. Super Guy has lost a bit of his front left part of the wing, so he's had an issue. Fnatic in the Ferrari, a bit of his front right missing, as well as Jesper missing a bit of the front right. So these guys struggling a little bit, keeping out of the ball. But that's a big shame. I was really looking forward to that. That was looking like a good race. Matty Sullins is out. He's crashed in the castle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Matti Sodans will be furious.
Yeah, I think you're
So,
right.
and I think he's not the only one that's furious.
Yeah. Let me check the old WhatsApp and see how angry he actually is. Suddens, if you're listening, just give us a little interview. Give us a few words on that incident. Here he comes then, here's Fnatic closing up to the back of Jesper. He's in a bit of a Ferrari sandwich at the moment. Super Guy and Red Bull closing in behind. Raidfo with a 3.2 second gap, so it's looking like he is probably going to pull out and get the win so far. But you never know with this track. You can easily break your wing.
Yeah.
So any battles further down, so everyone kind of spacing out already. Oh, actually, Jesper has caught Ross big time there. Ross had a bit of a nightmare coming out of the castle section and went wide onto the kind of dirty part of the track there. And he's had to concede the position to Jesper, but oh, Fnatic coming up the inside of his teammate, and he's spun it.
Oh, spun.
Yeah, he spun it all on his own though. So can't blame anyone for that apart from himself. But Jesper has got Ross on the back of him now. Ross will have DRS. So
I think no.
Jesper's actually hit the wall there. Oh, Jesper! Oh, is Jesper going to go for the pit? Oh,
no, that's.
Oh. Oh.
I was sure he was going to pit as he was taking that line.
We saw an incident like that with Gasly earlier. Gasly and Ricardo today, didn't we? Which almost ended in tears as he was trying to pass the back marker.
It seems like in real life the Red Bull is the new Force India last season.
Yeah, it's true. They're always hitting each other, but Matty Suddens has said in the post-race interview that he's not very happy with SDB cut. Not very happy at all. Let's run involve SDB. Where is he? There he is, the Haas man. Sorry, Whopper. I was blaming Whopper Chopper earlier, but SDB was the one who I believe got the wing damage. Oh, as Shoot You has just gone into the wall there behind. But yeah, very unfortunate for Suddens.
Did you catch the collision between SPD Cot and Matty Sodans?
I did. I caught the whole thing. I caught the massive pile up in the best camera angle that's possible. Helicopter cam. Everyone just kind of like dominoes. Yeah, it's a real shame, really. As to just falling back a little bit. Cloud balloons. Super Guy actually is missing quite a lot of his front wing, and he's doing a decent job considering where the rest of these guys. So let's see what tyres they're on. I feel like we could be in for a long night. Oh, Ricardino's out. Oh, he's lost in the castle, and he's had an incident. We might have had an incident with Shoot You there, but Shoot You has spun in the castle somewhere.
Yeah. So I think you are going to have some kind of few clips going on your way.
Yeah, I believe so. And since it is lap 1, you know, now these guys are going to be getting much heavier penalties for lap 1 incidents, as I did mention before. So it could be a few quality bans, race bans. Yep, he's given up there. So we're down to 12 on lap 5. Started with 16. It got off so well. Everyone got away nice and cleanly. But yeah, so let's run aboard them with Jesper. Close to the back of Ross. And Super Guy actually right on the back of Jesper. I didn't see this. Here he goes. He's not going to try and move here, is he? No, he's not. He needs to be
So it
careful he doesn't
seems
lose
like
more
this
of him.
race, if you can get to the finish line, you get points. It seems
Yeah,
like.
definitely. But hold up, I think Jesper could be under pressure here, big time from Super Guy. Yep, here he goes.
But JB has the front, like a small front wing damage, so I think he has to lift a bit in the fast corner.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
what
whoa.
is this?
Super Guy
What is Super Guy doing?
needs to be very careful. That was very dangerous. I caught that from T-Cam.
I don't know, what was Super Guy doing?
Well, there wasn't an incident, which is all that matters. Otherwise, that would have ended really badly. Oh, Super Guy just about makes the corner.
Not even close.
Yeah, that was very, very close indeed. So Jesper just needs to try and keep his cool. I'm sure he won't be happy with what's happened. A few guys pitting further down. Sheo, yeah, well reserved at the moment. He did have a drive-through penalty for jumping the start like a noob, a big old noob. So he has to try and crawl back up to top 5. Basically, the main battle at the moment is for second place.
I remember last season in Mexico, there was a like weird situation that happened. Me and Spurge was in a party like normally, and
Yeah.
we just wished luck before the race, and like we were silent like always
Yeah.
before the race, and we both jumped the start at the third light, exactly the same time when the third light showed on.
Oh no.
I don't know how did that happen, but I don't know, like there must have been something.
Yeah, maybe a glitch. That's what you should have said. But here we go.
And we were both like shouting and wondering what happened. And after the race, we saw each other's clips, and exactly at the same time we jumped to start.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever jump started in a league race. I kind of like freeze and wait for the light to come. I don't do anything. I don't even breathe when the light's counting down, because if I breathe, then I might miss it, miss the light. I think that's the same for a lot of people, though. Maybe I'm just weird. Anyway,
I don't know how like I haven't like had more jump starts, as usually I like try to get the Bottas start.
yeah,
Just and usually I am the like I make up one place or two places in the acceleration, but that's
Oh.
always risky.
Sorry about that. Super guy brushing the wall there. But yeah, the start is very important. If you get a good start, especially on tracks that it's difficult to overtake on. I mean, this is not one of them, but Singapore and stuff.
So the
Monaco.
Super Guys all over the back of Rossi.
Yep.
Or Ross.
We've got Raidfo out in front, but remember, we have seen Raidfo with big leads in the past, and he has thrown them away. So it's not over until it's over. And here goes Super Guy, goes to the far left. Hopefully he's not going to bump into him this time. And he hasn't. And Ross is going to go in the pits, is he? He is.
Yeah.
Oh, careful, careful.
Whoa.
Whoa. Very brave, very, very brave indeed.
I don't know, have you saw that like the sign says 80 miles per hour or kilometers, whatever it is,
Yeah.
on the right side, but actually it's 60.
Oh. KPH.
I once took a I once took a drive through or stop and go, whichever it is, the penalty you get, because I just watched the thing that said it's 80, but it was 60.
Oh my god. That's annoying. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've spoken about the game quite a lot in the past. Oh, as I just get a nice little view of inside the helmet of the wingman, the wing changer. Pit stop crew there, so that was nice. But yeah, we got.
Oh, I just saw it in the stream.
Yeah. STB on the back of Cloudy. What can he do? We got Jesper trying to hang on to the back of Super Guy. Hamtaro doing well in P4, as mentioned by Flying Connor. Flying Connor McGregor, that's a nice name.
Yeah, he too is a friend of mine, and
Yeah, he's a reserve in the league, I believe. I've seen him race a few times. So here we go then. 11 guys left after 8 laps. Not very good. Really big crash at the beginning. It's like burnout. Oh, and there he goes into the wall where CB caught.
JB has caught Super Guy. So the back of him.
Oh yeah. These tyres will be starting to go off now as well. I think Ross has done a good job hitting early. He's gone on the mediums, which is a bit of a weird choice. Maybe he can change the wing, because we've seen in the past these guys could easily go to the softs. Doesn't really think anything's gonna happen just yet. And the problem is that if Jesper and Super Guy pit now, they might come out behind Fnatic, who is behind Ross.
There's yellow somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I can see. Oh, Raidfo has lost a bit of front wing,
Yep.
and he has problems turning the fast cars.
I did say, I mentioned that he could lose it. He's lucky he's near the end of the lap though. He does need to be careful not to throw it into the wall. Yeah, he does.
So I think that evens out the field, like top 3.
Oh, look how slow he's going through here. Be careful. And they really are closing in quickly on him as well.
It'll be interesting to see, does Jesper change his wing when he pits?
I don't know. Would you change your wing? I'm not too sure. But Super Guy might change his wing as well, because I don't think he has all of his wing intact either. So if they both change his wing...
It doesn't seem to have that much of an effect to JB's driving.
Then Hamtaro is looking like he could pick up some more points.
Yeah, Hamtaro is a very interesting guy, as he has never used assists, and he uses the driver view camera.
Oh, the cockpit, nice.
Yeah. He just said when we were in the same party, just like he wants to have the real experience, and he just immediately when he bought the game turned all assists off.
To be honest, if he wants a realistic game, then he's playing the wrong game, because this game is far from realistic. You're more likely to just see floating wheels on the track than you are going to see a safety car come out. Even if there's like a dead marshal on the track, you're not going to see a safety car. But I do want to point out something. Raidfo, who has changed his wing, has come out behind Ross, and Ross is on the mediums. So if Ross can hold Raidfo behind him, which I don't think he's going to be able to do, but if he can stay close, then later on in the race he should have a good chance of catching up. Is Super Guy going to pit? Let's have a look. Yes, he is.
Yes. Let's see about JB. Yeah, he's going to pit too.
How's the pit entry? Nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so let's look out for Raidfo then. Just keep an eye on these guys if they change the wing. So Super Guy is going to change the wing.
Yeah. And, let's see, JB, he's still on the way. As he's in the sober.
Yep.
Yep. He is. Yes, he's going to change the front wing.
So Hamtaro then.
So who is on the P2?
He's going to come out ahead of both of them. Oh no! Okay, so they're close
right now. who is like
So provisional
after the
leader at the
pitfalls.
minute is once everyone pits, Ross will be in first, and Radeful will be in second. Yes, there will be work for me after the stream. A lot of work. Stewarding work. I'm gonna have to put these guys into shape.
So Eric, there was a huge pile-up in first lap. I recommend watching that.
Yep. South saw this phone. I'm not sure what you mean by that, my friend, but yep. But yeah, we got Radeful will be in second. Super Guy is flying though on them soft tyres. Has got to change a wing, and has a lap fresher tyres as well than Radeful. So Radeful needs to be careful.
So Sheo F1 addict as DB cut who is driving. Oh, he was lagged out. Seems like, and Box all have front wing damage.
Yep.
So it seems like it's 100% points for Hamtaro and big points.
Okay, so
much behind.
That's Holmes then. That wasn't in the chat. Okay, I didn't notice. Yeah, Holmes. Big pile up towards the end of the lap. Actually, final sector. Big pile up, which is a really weird place for a big crash to happen. It was a very good start as well. Very clean. We got yellows on track. Who's that for? Hopefully not any leaders. Doesn't look like it.
And Flying Konna is asking what track is tomorrow. I think it's China.
It is China. Yep.
I have been practicing China so much as in other FTRL, like 2 leagues.
Oh yeah.
Facing each other off. And it's in China.
Nice. China's a good track. We got Sheo, by the way, has had a little impact of the wall. Front right of the wing is not looking very healthy. Oh, and there he goes into the wall again. So Sheo playing bumper cars tonight. But Radefo catching to the back of Ross now, very quickly indeed. How long can Ross hold out? Everyone else behind him on fast tyres.
I don't know, is Ross able to go to the end with those mediums? I'm not sure what lap did he pit.
I believe he pitted on lap 8. Lap 8 or 7 or 8. He can easily go to the end, yeah. It's just that most of the guys on the soft tyres will easily be able to go to the end as well. It's just, as you know, the tyres will start to fade away a little bit towards the back end of the race, and the mediums kind of get quicker as they get older. It's kind of weird.
And Konna asks the division. It's Division 2.
Yep. The best division, of course. It has me and Katamise in it, so it has to be the best one. You know, you might see me bottle it.
Out again.
You might see me spin, you know. That was entertaining. And you might see Katamise just in the wall. So you never know what's going to happen.
Like, if I don't get points tomorrow, I don't even know anymore.
Well, not going to be very happy.
Yeah.
Okay, but back to the action. Radefo 0.8 on the back of Ross. This is for the net lead once Rip and Run does pit. Oh, look at that.
Holmes. These guys can keep it clean.
1 and 2 for me and you tomorrow, Cat. If that happens, then I will become a permanent commentator and I'll never race again.
Yeah, and now it's the point where everyone who finishes the race will get points.
Yeah, this is a sad sight. This is a very, very sad sight.
Yeah.
I believe we had 6 retirements today in the real race. 6 retirements so far tonight. Shame, really. Can Rayford get the mood done into T1, then Ross weaving a little bit down the straight, doing the old Max Verstappen. Rayford going to the outside.
Seems like Ross has a good from straight line speed setup. because Raidfo wasn't catching that much with the
Yep.
DRS.
Bit in the braking zone on the newer tyres and soft tyres. Here we go.
Let's see. I think
He's going to outbrake him running outside.
The dive bomb. No, Rossi's.
Oh, switch back. Ah. But meanwhile, this is just helping the guys behind him catch up.
Yeah.
Jesper actually has fallen off the pace a little bit. I'm not sure what's happened to him. He's really kind of fallen away.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Matty Sullins is not very happy with a couple of drivers. Was looking forward to this race. No rain, of course. No rain. It does often rain around Baku. No wind either, because wind is not a big thing in this game, unfortunately. But
Yeah. Let's hope it is for next year's game.
yeah. Well, there's a big list of things that we want in the next game. The wish list is just ever growing. Every day there's something else to add to it. So, if you really want to see people's hats flying around the track, then you can ask for that. But I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Maybe give it 10 years, and I think 10 years time that'll be okay. But oh, look at that, Ross. This is something you never like to see. Ross has got DRS off of a car that is not even there. It's a ghost car.
Yeah.
And that you never like to see that. And meanwhile, look at Super Guy. Look at Super Guy. He is right there now. Raidfo really needs to get past Ross, because those tyres aren't going to last forever either. They are going to start to fall off a little bit soon. Ooh, Ross getting very wide.
There's yellows. What has happened?
I think Jesper.
Sheo and Fnatic
Oh yeah,
battling with each other.
both missing a bit of the wing.
Has lost a big chunk of the wing, both sides. So Sheo is gonna dive bomb. Yeah, makes it clean overtake.
I'll tell you what, battle for second place is well and truly on the cards now. This is helping Rip and Run as well. Rip and Run, who's going to be going to the super soft tyres very soon as well. Looking good. Hamtaro doing well as well.
Run too.
Yep.
Well, he's 7 seconds ahead. It's not that much, but he's on the faster tyres.
Yep.
When he comes out of pits, so.
Hamtaro has been jumped by Cloudy Balloon somewhere as well. I'm not sure where that happened. But let's see if Raidfo can get the move done now into turn 1. Slipstream, Rich, DRS. But yeah, Super Guy as well. Oh, look at him. He's already on the back of Raidfo. What can Raidfo do? Oh, he goes to the inside.
I think Super Guy
here we go.
is using a wheel, so he has like low front wing. Yeah, he's just flying on the straight.
Trying to do it, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh!
Oh,
and Ross into the wall.
Yeah, he's lost piece of front wing. He did the same thing as Vettel today.
Yeah. Exactly the same, just no lock up.
And I didn't even see Rip and Run. He's coming out of pits right now. And
is he? Oh, Hamtaro. Nah.
Oh.
That is huge. That is huge. Yeah. He should be closing onto Baku Cloudy very soon as well. What can Raidfo do though now? He has another car in front of him now. Super Guy just did a move on both of those guys in what, 1 lap, and Raidfo's been stuck behind them for 6 laps. So that's not very good. Looks like Super Guy should have this at the moment. Oh, there's a... Oh no. Rip and Run. Now we're getting the castle section. And Tara's struggling a little bit there with the no ABS.
Yeah.
Kat, did you see the Under 18 World Championship finals?
No, I was watching like live score, uh, but under 18 years old, and that's not so big of a thing. But
Mm. That was Holmes who was asking that question.
yeah,
He likes the under
but
18s.
there was I'm watching hockey like really much,
Yeah.
Finnish league, and in the under 18 team there was one player from the team I support, and he did 0+2 in the final.
Nice. I have
I
no
don't
idea
know,
what that means.
Do you know
but
anything about? Yeah. I was
I
like,
do like to watch. I do like ice hockey, but I know nothing really about it. So I just know people get beaten up, which is interesting.
like
Anyway.
ice hockey is half of my life, and summer is just like torture. Like there's no hockey and there's
No,
nothing.
just normal hockey.
There's just football.
Yeah. Super guy though, not pulling away as much as I thought he would. Redfo actually staying with him very well. Can Redfo get a move done? It takes a nice chunk of that curb to go a better exit. Redfo needs a good exit off this corner though. Put the power down early.
I think
into Rich.
Raidfo has to overtake Super Guy pretty fast because
he's on one lap older tyres.
Yeah.
Looks like he's too far back at the moment.
But it seems like Super Guy is just flying on the straight compared to Raidfo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Super Guy is weaving there on purpose just to mock Ray for a little bit there. Take the mickey. It's not very nice of him to do. But he wouldn't do that in TUF 2 or TUF 1, so why would you do it in TUF 3? Anyway. I'm rooting for
Rossi.
Oh yeah. You're right, yeah. Ross with a bit of the wing damage to the front right, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, and he runs wide there.
So it really seems that there's only fight about the first place and the third place.
Well, and 5th place now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys are battling now a little bit more. I don't think Rafer's going to be able to get past Super Guy, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like it is dropping, and if he gets out of the DRS zone, there's no chance.
Yep.
He's gonna catch. Well, of course, there's always the chance that he does mistake, but...
It's true. And penalties as well. I haven't really seen anything with penalties yet.
Yeah, I think
I haven't really been paying attention to
some penalties. So let's see, JB has the DRS now for Ross.
It should be. I think he should be able to get the move done. I'll ride him aboard the rip and run, see if he can get a move done on Cloudy.
It seems like JB doesn't have the straight line speed. Let's see, rip and run.
There we go.
Seems, yeah, it seems like easy overtake.
Yep, nice and easy.
Yeah.
On them super soft tyres. 12 seconds behind Jesper though. But here goes Jesper actually. Oh.
Switch back.
Yeah,
Ross.
that was a very good overtake. Very good overtake.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's going back on the inside.
No.
Careful, guys. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. And somehow, it doesn't look like Ross actually picked up any extra wing damage than he already had, which is very interesting to see. Look at Raidfo. Look at Raidfo. Raidfo still hanging on the back of Super Guy. Can Raidfo do anything about Super Guy?
Somewhere.
Don't tell me it's for Sheo. Oh yeah, it is for Sheo. Sheo is having an absolute nightmare tonight.
Oh yeah.
He's going to retire by the looks of it. He's in the pause menu. Go on, Sheo, keep going, mate. You're scoring points.
Yeah.
Can Raidfo get a move on the Super Guy? Come on, Raidfo. Not bad exit, but Superguy with the better straight line speed. Oh, here we
And
go.
there's Spurge in the chat. Hello.
Yep. Hello, Spurg. Spurgy. How's things? Here goes Rayfo. Not quick enough.
Yeah.
He needs to get it done on the corners, I think.
It's not easy to overtake on the corners in this truck.
Yeah. But what do you do in this situation when someone's got a faster car?
I don't know. That's.
You just need to stay with them, I guess. Stay close to them.
Mistake. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait for a small mistake and then.
Spurg is very upset about today's race. Why is that, Spurg? Are you a big Bottas fan?
Yeah. I don't know why is almost everything of Bottas fan.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
Bottas is... yeah. He's pretty bad, actually. Because if you put him in a different car, you wouldn't notice that he's gone, would you?
Yeah. I had really high hopes when he was in Williams. Like, he was doing a really good job, and I was like, wow, this guy is going to be the best driver ever. But in Mercedes, he has been just...
It's true, he has had some bad luck,
awful.
though.
Yeah, but last season he was so slow compared to Lewis and the Ferraris.
Yeah. What about Fernando Alonso? Fernando Alonso is doing really good. Every time he starts lower than where he finishes, every single race, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I would love to see Fernando Alonso in the Mercedes with Lewis Hamilton. Can you imagine? That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I think Alonso could still win championships, and like, he's so good.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
getting old. Back in the days, 2005, 2006, and I used to hate Alonso because he was the only guy in front of Kimi Raikkonen. So, but nowadays I love Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, I love Fernando Alonso. I think everyone loves Fernando Alonso. There's 2 years with the black McLaren, and then the orange and black McLaren. God,
I actually
what a bad
feel
time
so
for
bad. He
Fernando.
just wasted five years of his life.
Yeah, true.
Being on that McLaren.
Very true
But
indeed.
it seems like it's getting better.
So Radfo is still on the back. Superguy, but again he just can't do anything. Further down the field, how is...
Just noticed that Ross has pitted and he's on P8 right now.
Yeah, Ross has pitted, you're right. Oh, Radfo's lost it! Yo!
Oof.
Wow. Lost the back end coming out of the castle section. Thrown into the wall. But no damage to the wing.
Good night, Spurge. And
good night,
Spurge,
Spurge.
before you go watch the first lap.
Watch the first lap of this race,
if you haven't watched it yet. And there's Sheyo, hopefully he doesn't... Yeah,
Yep.
good. Broke.
Yeah, the first lap of this race was very, very interesting. Sudden's in the chat. Sudden's... What do you think is going to happen in the end of this race then? Do you reckon Superguy's going to win? Oh, here we go. Fnatic and Hamtaro get very close together. Fnatic would have been missing part of the front right side of the wing. Well, DRS and Slipstream. Can he make the move? Let's have a look.
I just noticed that F1 Fnatic and Hamtaro have the exact same helmet.
Oh, yep, you are right. Bit of hoodoo. So Ross is... Suddens is hoping that Hamtaro can get some good points. Not be happy there though, his teammate just got overtaken by the Ferrari. Clyde the Balloon's doing a good job as well. No, Connor. I don't think Bottas can do that. Redford just... he has not got the fastest car right now.
So there's nothing happening on the track at the
Nope.
moment, so... Oh, and I just noticed there's only 4 laps left. Well, this has gone really quick.
This has gone really quickly, yeah. We've just been talking about a lot of nothing tonight.
Yeah.
But we've spoken about the first lap a lot of times, and we've spoken about Redford a lot of times, but... A few drivers, let's just check out who's done a good job tonight then. So position changes, let's have a little look. So Rip and Run, oh excuse me. Rip and Run is up 9 places. So he's done a really good job. Clyde Balloon's up 5. Sheo is using no assists apparently. So let's just run on board with him for a corner and see how badly he takes it. Did a good job there actually, to be fair to you, Shay. Did a good job. Hit the apex nicely. Not bad. But yeah, Super Guy at 1 place, Redford down 1. Could have been a very interesting race. Suddens as well should have been up there.
So if these are the final results,
You can ask Joe
is
today.
JB still leading the championship after this race, or?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He will definitely be leading by about 7 points. 7 points, I think, something like that. So yeah. Holmes tried to teach Hamtaro how to defend. Well, Holmes, if you did teach Hamtaro how to defend, then he would definitely have a lot more penalty points than he does now, I can tell you. Because I know what you're like. Holmes is defending questionable at times.
He's like the Max Verstappen of TUF.
Yeah. Yep. I think there's a lot of Max Verstappens in TUF, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's the only one that's equal as fast as Verstappen.
Yeah, true.
Like,
You got George Alice and John. Don't forget about those two.
oh yeah, I always wondered why do people hate those guys. But then first time in Malaysia I had to fight with George Alice and it was never again. Please. Like he was all the time pushing me that I have 1 centimeter the track left on my other side and
Yeah.
just dive bombing and
Yeah. No, Suddens, I was saying that you should have dived bombed on the outside. And you did, and it was a great pass. But Max Owens was the king of dive bombing back in the day.
so now that I'm thinking when Ross did pit and Sheo doing donuts. No, he just spun.
Yep.
But when Ross had the front wing damage, I think it would have been wiser to stay on the track. Than
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely.
I think he would have been P5 or P6, but now he's going to be P7 maybe if he can overtake Hamtaro.
Yeah, well, we'll see now. He has got a full wing though. Hamtaro has done a very good job actually. I think Hamtaro is the only person who hasn't changed the wing. And maybe Ripping Around as well. And Cloudy Balloons. I'm not sure about Cloudy Balloons. Apart from that, everyone else has had to change their wing at some point. Can Ross get a move done? He is on Super Softs. He should be able to break it a lot later. No, not close enough. Oh, keeps on the track. Sheo's in the pit again, so Sheo definitely go for the record amount of pit stops in one race then. Let's have a look how many he's done.
I had
4
one
so
time
far.
in the Finnish league, I had 8 pit stops, I think, and I was P3. No, P4.
What?
Yeah.
Who was you racing
It
with?
was-
Was you racing with little kids?
No, there was Holmes and Oxhawks and Spurge and Nappula,
Oh
but
my god.
it was a super glitchy lobby. There were like 5 people only finished the race.
Oh, here goes Ross up the inside of Hamtaro. Oh,
Yeah.
nice pass. Nice pass.
Yep.
Hamtaro though, just doing a good job. He is up 6 places still, so he's done a good job. Let's just run on board with the guys up front. As Super Guy starts the final lap. It's been a pretty dominant race from Super Guy, to be honest. Redfo
Yeah.
in the opening stages was leading the way nicely. And then he did get a wing change, which I guess ruined his race really, because he came up behind Ross, was it? He came up behind Ross, I'm pretty sure. And then he couldn't get past. That allowed Super Guy to catch up. And then from there, Super Guy managed to pass both of them in half a lap. And then it was all over. But Redford should be happy with these points. Closest to the gap in the championship.
So as you're like, you know the rules of this league. If someone retires now, does he still get the points, or do you have to go over the finish line? Because I think it's like if you drive 90% of the race, you get points. I think.
That's it. Yeah. Well, yeah, 75. I think is it 90%? I thought it was a little bit less than that, but it might be 90.
I just remember like hearing that somewhere.
Yeah. Well, if you let's just say if you retired on lap 25, then and you're in the points, then I believe you you maintain your points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Guy. What is he doing? Did you see that? He weaved into the wall there. Twice. Definitely a bit of lag going on. Maybe it was a bit of lag early when we saw, but he picks up the win, Super Guy. Good job. Nice victory.
Grateful comes second.
Redfo second. And Jesper will come home in third, the Sauber driver, so not bad. Ripper run in fourth.
Run.
Yep, up 9 places.
Nice
so
job for him.
Yep, driver of the day contender, definitely there. Cloudy Balloons in 5th. Fnatic will come home in 6th place.
How did Cloudy Balloons just lose a small piece of his front wing as he just smashed his Williams to the wall?
Codemasters.
Yeah. So now we have to wait for the sliding Shayo.
For the sliding Shay, yep, Shay, now you get the limelight. The camera is on you, my friend.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. Bring the car home. As Fernando Alonso would say, now we can fight. Come on, Shay, let's see if you can fight. Let's see. Oh, looking at the wheels there. He's gonna come over the line. Look how fast he's going. Thank you very much, Shay. There we go. So that will round up the grid. The weaving Welshman.
He's gonna spin.
Yep. If he carries on doing that, he will indeed. Oh, here we go. Come on, Shay. As he crawls over the line. I'm surprised he didn't break his wing doing that.
Yeah.
But there we have it. That was a pretty uneventful race, really, apart from the first lap, wasn't it? Oh look, there's 3 of the same drivers on the grid, on the podium. We've got three brothers there that never met each other. Dimitri Payet, the footballer, the French footballer. That is three Dimitri Payets on the podium. Lovely, look at that. There's Dimitri Payet, another Dimitri Payet, and they're cheersing. Look at that. Wow. Is that Christian Horner down there? He's not very happy. Not after today's results. But there we go, guys. Super Guy takes the victory. Rayfo in second, Jesper in third, Ripper on fourth, Cloudy Balloons in fifth, Fnatic in sixth, Ross in seventh, Hamtaro eighth, Shea in 9th, and Roman Grosjean in 10th. Roman Grosjean with the spinning Haas.
Yeah.
Yeah, ending up in the wall, of course. Okay, well, that has been the Baku Grand Prix.
Yeah. Who is your driver today?
My driver of the day, I'm pretty sure, is everyone's driver of the day, and that is going to be Rip and Run. It has to be.
Well, he made 9 places, but I think Super Guy deserves it because Raidfo is a fast driver and he just left no chance for Raidfo.
True. True. Yeah, he did do a good job. Clyde Balloons as well from 10th to 5th deserves a mention. Hamtaro from 14th to 8th as well deserves a mention. So they all did a good job. But tomorrow we've got Division 2, the big boys, Katamise and myself.
Yeah.
Come and watch us mess our races up and DNF tomorrow at the same time. 9:30 GMT, China, famous China. Everyone loves a bit of China. So there we go. Thank you very much, Katamise, for joining me tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully next time we do this it'll be a bit more interesting, a bit more an eventful race. But yeah, good night guys.
Yeah, good night.